Hello everyone, this is Eleanor, and today I'm very great to invite Janet to join our interview. Yeah, okay. Janet is my business partner, and she already got a very high freedom in this business. So I would like her to share her wonderful journey to us. Yeah, and hello, Janet.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for doing it. Yeah, and would you like to introduce yourself for a little while?
Sure. My name is Janet Mai. I'm from Vancouver, BC. I'm 35 years old, I think. Yeah, 35 years old now. I have two dogs, and I'm the youngest of eight children. My parents immigrated to Canada in 1987. It's when I was like 6 months old. And yeah, I'm a full-time online business owner. I started my business, I think it's 4 or 5 years ago now, and I currently do this full-time online.
Oh, I find that we are at the same age.
Oh, cool. Yeah, with the same age.
Yeah. Okay. So I will ask you some question, and would you like to share before you join this business, what's the biggest pain or struggle in your life? So you want to join this?
Well, I was working lots, like 6 to 7 days a week, or juggling many types of different jobs, trying to get ahead in life, realizing that 7 years passed and I'm still doing the same thing, and I'm 30 years old, and I was just starting all over, and I didn't accomplish any goals that I had out to set to accomplish. So that was my definitely pain and struggle. And I've always wanted to like travel, and I was just really tied down to my job.
Oh, at that time, what's the goal you would like to accomplish, so that you want to make a big change in your life?
Yeah, I wanted to move out. I wanted to live downtown Vancouver. I wanted to be able to take care of my parents. I wanted a grand piano, which I don't have yet, but like this, and I wanted freedom. I wanted to be able to quit my family business. I wanted to be able to work remotely through my laptop.
Okay.
And I wanted to have dogs.
What? Can you
I wanted to have, well, a dog. I wanted to have a dog, but with more than one dog.
But now you have two dogs.
Yeah.
And you will raise another 6 dogs in the future?
Well, my dog gave birth, so I was raising 4 dogs at one point, and then I had to slowly give them away because I realized I couldn't keep all of them selfishly. So now I have two.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, it's shown that you know what you want to do in your life, so you want to make the change. Okay. And so what is the biggest why you are committed to jump into this online digital business?
You know what? I really just wanted to have it all, like to be able to travel the world, making a substantial amount of income, to be able to like, spoil my parents, and to be able to quit my job. I hated being in traffic, waking up late, getting yelled at by my boss, all of those things, like waking up every day when I didn't want to. So I was so committed to that. And every time when I thought about why I hated my current job, that motivated me more to be committed to the online business because of the freedom, because of, you get to create every day to whatever you want it to be.
Yeah, I can understand because yeah, we are the same age, and I know after you doing the same work, the same job for over 3 years, yeah, I think I will need to change another job. Even though it's the same region, maybe I want, because I was working in the hospital in Taiwan. Maybe I want to jump into another hospital. Yeah, I just think that maybe change the position can refresh our thinking and our environment. Yeah.
And something that I wanted to add on was also when growing up, my parents, they worked every day of their life. So I never really had them around. And even like during school, concerts or anything like that. They were just so busy working. So I told myself when I grow up or if I have kids, like I want to be able to be there for my kids. So that's why I wanted this freedom.
Yeah, but it's not very easier to make decision because you want to quit a job because maybe you need the income to pay your daily bill and yeah, how can you make the decision to quit your job?
Well, that's why this is a great opportunity to have this on the side, right? So once you start making more than what you're making in your full-time job, then you could quit, and of course just have savings and do whatever, you know, plan ahead, and then you'll be able to quit.
Yeah, and you have some saving and opportunity to explore another opportunity. Yeah, I got you. Okay, so can you share what's the transformation after you join this, and what's the new reality, yeah, in your situation now? I think you really got the freedom in every part of your life, like financial or time, or you can be your own boss.
Yeah, like literally got the freedom of making my own schedule. I live downtown Vancouver. I have my dogs. My parents are proud of me. It's pretty amazing. But I think one of the best things also is because I became the best version of myself. Like I used to be so shy. I would never even talk in front of a camera, or if I did, it would take me like 100 tries of some sort. So a lot of personal development, a lot of growth, a lot of like living in your purpose. And I think that's the best thing. And being surrounded by so many amazing people has transformed myself, my life, and everything.
Is this business out of your imagination before you join this?
You know,
you are very new. You are very not very new, not very formal people in this community, because now this community have million, not million, thousand, 10,000. Oh no, 100,000. Yeah.
You know what? No, I was really curious about the online world. Many years back, like ever since actually I was 18, but I started to try, like I tried other email marketing and things like that. And so I wasn't out of my imagination. I always knew that I wanted to be mobile. I always knew I wanted to work from a laptop. I just didn't know how or what kind of system or how it was going to work, but I'm just so grateful. Yeah, I landed on this opportunity. It kind of, when I had my call with my now mentor, it just clicked for me.
I see. Yeah, because in daily life, we really need to transport, spend lots of time on the road to our jobs. Yeah, I'm in the Houston. Every day, the traffic is very heavy in Houston.
I bet, yeah.
Okay. And thank you for your sharing. Yeah, I would like to invite you to give some encouragement to our audience.
Well, I always say what my brother always said to me, which made me take the action, is you have to do things you've never done in order to get things you never have. So if you're constantly doing the same thing over and over again, like, of course, you're going to end up at the exact same place. And that's how I ended up at 30 years old, starting all over. Like, you know, I may have been taking on more jobs, but I was just doing the same thing, hustling and trying to get ahead. So whether it be this business or anything in your life, you have to take that new beginning or that choice in order for it to lead you to somewhere else. And, you know, always be curious and always be open-minded, because you'll never know how it's going to change your life. So, like, had I not taken on all those things that I've done, had I not failed on all those things that I've did, I would not be where I am today. So don't be afraid of failing. Just be brave to take chances, and that's the success already.
Yeah, I think sometimes it's not easy for us to make even though a little change, because we used to our past life, and we are afraid of to try new things. Yeah,
for sure. And we're scared to fail, or we don't want people to watch us, or, you know, but it's okay. It's part of the journey.
Yeah, it's really part of our journey, and then we can do it together.
Yeah, it's all a learning experience at the end of the day. Failing is success, so that's the way I see it.
Yeah, and yeah, you may appreciate the 5 years ago. How many years did you join this?
Well, the ending of 2017. Yeah, so I guess almost 5 years ago.
Yeah, it's really an amazing journey. You didn't thought that before.
Yeah, like we were like it was the beginning of it all. We were literally the guinea pigs, right? Now it's proven that it works, and I'm still around.
May I ask you the final question? When you're doing this business, what's the biggest difficulty you want to you may face, and it's very hard to overcome in this digital business?
You know what? It's actually believing in myself. So many times the voices in my head told me I wasn't good enough. I couldn't do it. It just wasn't my thing. I found all the excuses in the world to fail until I started to see people in the community in person, and they were just like, what's in your space? Like, you know, all of us have access to the exact same system, exact same training. And if it works for them, why not for us? So then I kept saying that. And until I started to work on myself and believe in myself, man, that's the hardest part. It's like, it's to get over yourself. And that's what my mentor said. Janet, the world does not revolve around you. Get over it. And I'm like, you know what? Okay, I'm going to take on that tough love and just get over it. Just get out of your head and just do it.
Yeah, me too. The biggest barrier is ourselves.
Yeah, it's ourselves.
And the self-doubt. Yeah, thank you, Janet, for your sharing. It's very helpful and a very big encouragement to me and our audience. Yeah. Okay, good evening. Thank you very much. Hope to see you soon. Okay, good night.